How did this group pull it off this year?
It was a lot harder, just because last year, like you said, like kind of being that underdog most of the time, we got to play everyone in like moments that they weren't prepared for us. And this time, we also, like you said, got everyone's best game, and I think that was part of it. Like we had to always find ways to play everybody when they were playing at their best, and that's what this group proved that they can do. Is like we don't all have to be playing at our best to be playing better than a lot of people's bests, which is an awesome thing to have.
And this Strafford, called a rivalry maybe this last 2 years. You've ran into them, they've ran into you. Knowing that the familiarity between both sides, does that make it harder to match up with them or easier to match up?
It's a little bit of both. It's easier in the sense of we know each other. That's easy because like we know what like strategies we're going to use. We kind of like it's not a surprise who's on the court and who's not. But it's harder because we know each other. Like we're coming for each other. Like we're gonna see if we can make someone break. They're gonna see if they can make one of ours break. And we kind of had that in the beginning. Like we were actually not fully completed. We were kind of having some difficulties on some things we usually don't, and we were successful in places that we usually aren't. So it worked out for us to start, and then by the end, we kind of got all of our pieces rolling again, and it was a really good timing for that part.
That second set, they rally, come back. Do you feel like that really set the tone?
I would say the first set the tone for us because we usually are really slow to come out. Usually the second set is like our first set. So getting that like kind of like the idea that we have to be fighting from behind off of our back to start was great. And then the second set, whenever it happened, we were able to be like, hey, we've done this too many times, but we know how to do it. So we relaxed, kind of calmed down, knew our role, followed our game plan, and just played our positions well.
It looked like you were getting pretty emotional there, holding the district championship trophy. What was just going through your head?
I don't know, it's just like being here it's just a great school. Like everybody competes for everything. So like looking around and seeing like all the different like fall sport coaches that I'm friends with, like being here and supporting each other is just awesome. And because I know Coach Boo and any Strafford volleyball team is going to be intense and hard to beat. Like you can't just walk in and expect them to give you anything. So I'm trying to savor the moments because I've only been doing this for my second year and we won it again. So like I don't want to take it for granted. So I'm trying to really hold on to that as much as I can.
You mentioned the start. Safe to say this was one of your better starts this season. Anything to that? Like was there a new pregame routine today or?
A little bit. We had a couple different things that we did. One being the locker room being decorated after 4.5 hours of effort last night, so they were all pumped when they came in. They had breakfast this morning by an alumni who wanted to do it. We had, they all wrote each other letters, like they had all this stuff and they just felt really connected. And we hadn't felt that in a couple weeks. So even the Marshfield game and the Camdenton game where we had the cool reverse sweeps, they were great, right? But I still didn't feel like we were as unified as we were today. So I think they're big game kids, and so those big games, they just find a way to lean into each other, and it's really awesome to see.
So like going into it, we were so confident that we were gonna win. Like literally like losing was not an option for us because we knew the feeling and we knew how badly we wanted to like have that feeling again. So it's just a mixture of like confidence and like, but also knowing that like the game's gonna be hard and we're gonna have to work for it.
Knowing that you played them, 4 times in the last 2 years, does that make it harder to match up with them or easier to match up with them? Or
I think easier because like we know how they are, but it's also like we know the pressure's on. Since we beat them every single time in those past like 4 times we played them. So like this was like the biggest one for me and like just like the pressure was on.
In terms of like X's and O's, what was clicking for you guys today?
Definitely, I think our biggest was our middles, Haley and Paige. They really were doing very well, but then our outlets, our outsides, like they knew whenever they got the ball, like they were gonna put it down. So.
And do you sense that kind of like that postseason mode kick in right about now compared to what it did last year?
Definitely, yeah. It's just like the excitement and just like the feeling that we just knew like we needed to feel again. So, yeah.
What is it about this team that can rally? We saw it in the second set there where you guys just come from behind and take it.
We're very good at like coming back from a deficit because I feel like for us we're so competitive and it's never over for us. Even if we're down 10 points, like we're gonna come back because like that's just how we are.
Addison was saying, I was interviewing her the other day, she said she just screams out there all the time. What's kind of your personality on this team?
I don't know. I feel like I can yell, but like I'm also just very like calm, and I just want to be like the calm person that like helps everyone just like not be too excited, but like stay like neutral. But then like whenever like the big points come, like you have to get excited.